Hi guys, welcome to lesson 5.5. Now that you've got some information about forms, how to create questions, how to customize those themes, we're going to look at how to view your responses. And Forms works directly with Google Sheets. So you can sort data, so you can look at the responses that have come in. There are some specific add-ons or extensions you could use depending on how fancy you want to get with Forms and Sheets. But let's look at the basic kind of how do I view my responses from the form. So when I'm here, I'm on a form for a staff order clothing we did here at CIMS earlier in the fall. And so the first thing I can do is next to my questions, I can see now I've got responses. I have almost 80 responses. So I can look at those in a summary here. All the different emails people have responded, there's their names. It also then gives me kind of a data breakdown of the different, here are all the different options that our staff had, and we can see there, obviously this is just a clothing order, but it could be questions related to a curriculum in your classroom, gathering data, whatever it is. So this is nice, it's a little analytical in terms of the breakdown. You see those. You can also look at, that's on summary, you can also flip it over to individual, and you can look at specific individual responses here by email, and I can click through those by each person. So that's looking at responses inside of Forms. Right here, there is the little green Sheets icon, and this is where we can do some sort of deep diving or some sorting. So if I do that and I view responses in Sheets, it's going to create a spreadsheet the first time you click on that icon. Now, I've already had this spreadsheet created, so it goes to it automatically. It names it here. But the first time you click on it, it's going to ask you about creating a new sheet, naming it, that sort of stuff. But I'm already there. So here we can see that data broken down individually here. And it creates a sort of title header. And so very similar to other sorting that you've done, we can click up here. So let's say I want to sort by the type of clothing. So here you see that it's sort of mixed together, men's, women's, quarter zips, sleeve, long sleeve, short sleeve. So I can actually click, there's a little drop down or a little triangle here where I can click down and I can sort that column and the whole sheet according to that. So let's say I want to go A to Z. It will sort all that alphabetically. So now they're grouped together. So now all the men's quarter zips are grouped together, all the men's long sleeves, so on and so forth. If I want to flip that and I want it to be, say, Z to A, we do that and it flips it, takes it the other way. So there's some nice quick sort options in there if I wanted to do size or name, whatever it happens to be. So there's some quick drop down sorts. There's also some more filtered search sorts you can do where I want to sort this column first, followed by this column, that sort of thing. And that is in data. And then here, data validation, where you can sort those specific categories and add categories. So the last thing is, if you are looking for a specific entry or a specific person's entry, that CTRL+F feature that we've used several times works in Sheets here as well. So if I do CTRL+F, I'll get that fine. And let's say I'm looking specifically for, Emily Foley. I start typing, and then anywhere that shows up, we get that there. So we got 2 of 3, and then just like always, I can click through, and I can find anywhere there's an instance of that person's name. So that CTRL+F search feature works as well, which is good for looking for a specific student response or a specific keyword or something that's there. So that's sorting forms, creating responses, and what to do with that data.